Another cool feature I'll show you guys here in just a minute is the FamCam. This is where the camera is mounted. I don't know if you can see that or not. Make sure that all the kids are, happy and not fighting and whatnot. Sorry, no more snitching. Kids, unfortunately, Mama is going to be able to tell now what is going on. Hey, what's up everybody? This is John here at Hunt Chrysler. And what we're going to show you today is the Grand Cherokee L. You might think that the L stands for like, love, but what it actually stands for is long. The Grand Cherokee L is 17.1 inches longer than your typical Grand Cherokee. It is also somewhere between 2 to 4 inches taller, and I'd be more than happy to show you guys a little presentation today. So right here to the right I have the Grand Cherokee L. Over here to my left I have just your regular Grand Cherokee. You might not be able to tell it in this video because we're standing on a slope right now, but this one over here is about 4 inches higher than the one on the left. This one here sits about 71.9 inches, and typically the Grand Cherokee is somewhere around 69. That of course can change with your quadrilift suspension. So like I said, it's about 2 to 4 inches difference in height. It is a cool look. You can already tell on the Grand Cherokee L how much higher the front end with the hood sits than your standard Grand Cherokee. Yeah, I think it'd actually make a safer ride. Make you feel more in control behind the wheel. I think that Jeep has done a great job, trying to make that stand up a little bit higher for all you moms out there that need the third row. I think that you'll really like it and feel really safe behind the wheel. Okay, so one of the first things I want to point out on the side over here is the new badging the Grand Cherokee L has come out with. You'll notice that there is an American flag down here because, we do love America and we love our Jeeps. Of course, Jeep was designed for the military originally, so I really think that's a cool logo that they went with on the L. And yeah, let's just open up this back door and see how this third row works. A few things I did want to point out before we jump in. First is the wood trim that they did. I think that looks really nice. The way you got the wood accented with the chrome on top of the black. I think that's a really cool feature that they've done. Also, another thing that they've done here before we hop into the third row, we'll start here in the middle row actually. They have their vents over here mounted on the frame. I think that that's really cool. It gives you a better flow of, AC in the summertime. Also, you have a digital display back here. You do have heated seats back here, which is another really cool feature. You got a digital display. Yeah, the way they did the whole vent structure on the Grand Cherokee L is really nice. Of course, you have your 150 watt power outlet there, USBs, USB-Cs, nice little cup holder down here. But yeah, let's hop in the third row back here and see what it's about, see what all the fuss is about. To get in there, you just, pop this up right here, slides up, and we'll just hop back here. And guys, you can see that I have not moved this seat up at all. I'm 6'2", got plenty of headspace back here. I don't feel uncomfortable whatsoever. And if I did need more room, heck, this guy up here, he's got plenty of room anyway. You can definitely, just scoot it up a little bit. Another thing that I really like what they've done with this Grand Cherokee L is the back seats here actually a really nice, comfortable seat. Most SUVs with their third row, it's kind of like the back seat is on the back burner, but they actually didn't do that with this right here. It's a very nice, very comfortable third row back seat. And again, here's those frame mounted vents that we were talking about. You got a nice, relaxing armrest there, USBs, USB-C again, cup holder. I mean, LED lights all in this thing. Another cool feature I'll show you guys here in just a minute is the FamCam. This is where the camera is mounted. I don't know if you can see that or not. My man Ethan here, I'm sure we'll get a shot of it for you guys. But yeah, that's where it would be mounted. It can see any seat back here. For the driver, whatever they got going on up there, they can definitely take a look and make sure that all the kids are happy and not fighting and whatnot. Sorry, no more snitching. Kids, unfortunately, Mama is going to be able to tell now what is going on. So here we are on the back side of the Grand Cherokee L, and one of the first things I'm going to point out to you guys is how they designed your taillights on the Grand Cherokee L. They went with a completely new look. Again, all LEDs, looks fantastic. Here is your L right here. It's just an L with a blacked out little spot there right next to your 4x4 for your Grand Cherokee L. So let's just go ahead and pop up this power lift gate. And we will go ahead and show you guys how much space you actually have back here in the back. So say you're going shopping and you don't need the third row per se, and all you need is actually more, you know, hatchback area, more space. What you would do here is, to get that, you just pull this right here, lay it down, pull this right here, lay it down. Super easy. Look at all that right there. Look at all that space. I'm a DJ. I can put my speakers, my whole sound system back here. And yeah, I've got plenty of room for all this. Another thing I will go ahead and point out here is the subwoofer is mounted right here on the back left side. It is an Alpine premium sound system. It is a great sound system, guys. Of course, you can go up to the Macintosh the further up in trim level that you go. Me personally, I love the Alpine speaker. I think it sounds great. And to just pull this back up, you just grab this strap here, just pull it back up here. Pull this one, just pop those back up, and you're ready for third row seating again. And close the power lift gate. Of course, in Jeeps, we mount it here, not up here. Just push the button. And you can see the lights whenever you push the button. Looks great, guys. Okay, so another thing, once you get inside the Grand Cherokee L, you sit in the driver's seat. The first thing you're probably gonna notice is, or at least I do, is the different steering wheel. They have completely got a new steering wheel with the Grand Cherokee L. Very nice grip here. You feel like you're in control behind the wheel. Like I said, looks great. Of course, it does come standard with your adaptive cruise control. Another thing too that you'll notice is the instrument cluster is all digital. Very cool feature. You can play around with it. See the different settings on here that you can look at. Of course, you know, you got your XM radio that you can take a look at. Yeah, I mean, just you got all kinds of features on this thing, guys. Another thing also that I love that they did with this, again, I talked about it in the back there a second ago, is the wood trim over here on the left, as well as the two settings for your seat, for the driver's seat here. The way they slanted this, man, they did a really good job. You got more space over here also on the door. One cool thing that they did also with the uConnect is the way they did more of a tilt on this than they did the previous Grand Cherokees. There's no glare whatsoever. It's great. So if you're driving down the road, you don't have to sit there and squint or move around just to, you know, get the sun out of it. They did a fantastic job with that. The stitching looks great on this. The vents also, it threw me off at first whenever I first saw this, but I actually really like the way that they did this vent structure also. The vents are completely different throughout the whole vehicle itself. It looks great. I mean, it is 92 degrees out here. I was sweating when I was outside. I got in here, turned it up. I mean, it's hit me perfect. I think they did a really good job with that. Also, you'll notice that your ESS control button, as well as your lane sense and, you know, your park sense, is not down here. It's actually up here, guys. And of course, the higher up trim you go, they would have two more buttons right up here, as well as your flashers are up here also. You got plenty of storage space up here. Yeah, I mean, I've got my water bottle up here. I mean, I've got plenty more room up here. Yeah, you got your heated seats, heated steering wheel also up here. The transmission shift knob shifter, excuse me, is right here. Very nice grip to it. You feel like you're in complete control. Of course, you got your snow, mud, sand, mud, snow, auto, and sport modes that you have up here for your four-wheel drive settings. And yeah, I mean, it's just a really nice Jeep. Like I said, it's You feel like you're in complete control. It's a really cool Grand Cherokee that they have come out with. This is the 5th edition that they have come out with now, and I think that they just keep getting better and better, and I'm very excited with what they did with this one. All right, real quick guys, one last thing that I want to show you, and it's the newest feature that Jeep has come out with. I think that you'll really like it, especially you parents out there. I have 2 kids of my own. I think this would be a really neat feature. So what we're going to do is, it's called the FamCam. You just click on the vehicle button right here, click on FamCam, boom, there it is. There's Ethan. Everybody say hi to Ethan right there. You can see him right there. If you want to look at a different seat, all you got to do is just click on the seat. It'll highlight the seat over here for you. Click on another one, click on another one. But let's go back and see what Ethan's doing here. But yeah, it's a really cool feature. I think that a lot of parents are going to find this very useful. I think that this is probably the coolest thing that they've come out with on the Grand Cherokee L. So the last thing I want to talk about here is the V6 Pentastar. It is a 6-cylinder, gets 18 miles to the gallon city, 25 miles to the gallon highway. And yeah, I think that in summary, they did a fantastic job with this Grand Cherokee L. Come see us up here at the Hunt Chrysler Center in Franklin, Kentucky. Be more than happy to show you guys. I think that you'd be really impressed with what Jeep's done with this thing. And yeah, subscribe to our channel. We have a driving review coming out in the next couple weeks, and you guys just stay tuned for that. Thank you and have a good day.